Here we go.
Whee! Hold on, I'm making sure
Huzzah!
everything
We
is
are
working.
live, at least for me.
Okay, that's working, that's working. I'm working. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna check the stream, just in case.
For right now, anyway. But, ladies and gentlemen, those in between are neither, as I mute the tab.
I
Then
just
I need
realized
to
I didn't
use...
promo in Bluesky. Fuck!
Today is one of those, my guy.
I'll do
Welcome
this
to the
real quick.
stream. Welcome to the stream. I am your host. Today we are back, at least on my end, for the Shiny Alpha Map Quest, while Coffee handles more Dex completion. Last time we were here, we managed to get our beautiful Shiny Alpha Gardevoir. And then we also got a teddy ursa as we started to scout out the Coronet Highlands. So,
I don't know why, but when you said Teddy Ursa, my brain just went, it's Teddy Ursa. I don't know why.
alright, Granger, moving on. So,
It's
for those who are
Leviosa, the
unfamiliar,
Leviosa.
like I said, so for those who are unfamiliar with how a shiny map quest works, basically you are locked into a map until you get a shiny alpha Pokemon. I am going to be lenient as to how I get them. Some people are like, you cannot use outbreaks to get them. I am not one of those people. And basically, we just fly around the map and see what shines. And I would like to make a note because we are also doing a little bit of fundraising for as well. Coffee, would you like to go into that?
Yes, currently we have a fundraiser on the screen for our friend Darkus, who has had a bit of a rough tax season, and on top of that, he also got, general bills piled on top of that, so he's very far in the red right now, so we're trying to raise as much money as we can to help him out. So if you can donate, great. If you can't, please spread the link on the screen around, or spread the link to my stream around so that people can be made aware and come here and see what we do.
Coffee, could you DM me that link real quick? I want to pin it to my chat.
Sure. Let me put it in my chat real quick, and you can I can grab it from there. Hiya!
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And once I figure out what outbreaks I'm working with,
Oh dear.
we'll take care of that.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm seeing berries, which is good, and a Rowlet. That could be an alpha. I doubt it.
If you get rid of like the question mark onwards of that link, it'll still work.
Good to know. I'm actually going to open up the home menu so that way I can take the time to copy this link.
What was I working on last time? Let me check my party.
I am sorry that we
working
are
on a Pichu.
somewhat unprepared today.
No, it's all good.
Uh,
Working on a Pichu. Okay. I gotta evolve 2 more.
that shouldn't be too bad.
I'm gonna go over here because I'm still looking for Cherubi and Cherim.
Okay, let that go, and then...
Which, by the way, I might add, is only a tree spawn.
Yes.
And it's a pain in the ass.
Well, Cherubi I know at least can outbreak in the Obsidian Field ones.
Which I have not seen yet. Oh, wrong mount.
Keep in mind that outbreak is exceedingly rare to get.
Yes.
So, anyway, speaking of outbreaks, let's take to this guy. Because we have berries to get.
Alright, no shaky tree here. No shaky tree here. Not here either. Okay, next location. Oh wow, there's 2 satchels like right next to each other on the map.
Yeah, I've got one that's similar to that right now.
I'm going that way.
Those are normal Geodudes.
I'm gonna drop down here
But
because I need the
these
iron.
Geodudes are special because they drop outbreak berries. And I need those. Ah! Do you mind?
Yeah.
Thankfully, these guys are only like level 20s, so Torterra can easily destroy. Ugh. But in other streaming news, at least for us, Coffee has managed to pick up a exceedingly cute game
Yes.
for me, and we might be doing a little bit of co-op shenanigans
Yeah, we got
at
biped.
some point.
We got the game biped. Which basically you walk around as a little robot.
And you have to reactivate the beacons on quote-unquote Earth. But here's my question. Is it really just puzzles?
I believe so. I've never really played it before, so
Okay.
I just like the look of it when I saw the trailer. I was like, I want to play this, and I want to play it with a friend because
It's adorable, yeah.
it's adorable.
It is like one of the cutest things I have seen to date.
Also, hello Neshi.
Hey, hi! Good to see you, friend. As always, welcome to the streams, mind the chat rules, and have a good time.
Yes.
Parasax, leave me alone.
Wow, is there really no shaking trees today?
I think they're... It's one of those things that they're just kind of random.
Yeah, but like all three locations of there's nothing. Damn.
Oh, this is where the Gudra is. So, I'm not going to be able to get Gudra on this run, because I'm not going to do soft resets.
Hope you're well. Found any shinies? Not today yet. We've only been live for about like technically 5 minutes.
Yeah,
last time I did
we
though.
literally just started.
Last time I did though, I found a couple of shinies.
I know about the Stantler, but what other one did you find?
Scyther and a distortion.
Oh.
Which, by the way, the irony of finding that green Stantler, it's a girl. It's not a boy, it's a girl.
Still, Ford has returned. Or at least a descendant of Ford has decided
The
to
fluorescent
return.
green deer. But the Scyther one's eh. Like, the Scyther shiny is eh. It's only a slight differential of color from the original.
It's basically the chest, or it's not even the chest, it's like a part of the chest.
Yeah, it's more pink. Stunky. Defeated with ground type moves, number defeated.
Meanwhile,
Times are stunted with items. Okay, I can go do that. Let's go do that outbreak. But yeah, right now the plan is finish quests and fill the decks because I'm going for 120% for this game. And hopefully I will do it before ZA comes out because then I can go from this to that one.
Speaking of which, Coffee, once you do pick up ZA, are you going with Totodile or
Yes.
who's your starter?
I'm probably gonna go with Totodile, mainly because, like, I'm not a big fan of Tepig. Like, I know it can be a good Pokemon if you build it right, but I'm not a fan of the Tepig line itself.
I hate to interrupt you, but I just got a shiny Dartrix!
Oh my god. And Chikorita is okay, but again, not a favorite of mine, and I'm not sure if they're gonna be unnerfing the shit out of him because, you know, they've kind of shit on Chikorita for years now. I'm sorry, but they have.
Johto's not kind to grass types to begin with.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they fix that at least.
They're giving Chikorita fairy type coverage, which that'll be interesting at least.
Yeah. But I'll probably go for Totodile because they are also a favorite of mine from when I've played them in the past.
Ah. Yeah, I think once I do manage to get ZA, which even then it might not be right away. The first playthrough is definitely going to be Totodile for sure. Mainly because my partner would full on riot if I didn't. Totodile's their favorite. Totodile's their favorite, and it's a case of Totodile is the starter. So, first run, yeah. But then after that, I don't know if I want to do a run with Tepig or if I want to do a run with Chikorita. Because again, it's one of those cases of I like the other two, but excuse me as I take a sip of my coffee. I like the other two, but firefighting and Chikorita hasn't had the best reputation to begin with.
Yeah.
Through no fault of its own.
Like, I'm not shitting on Chikorita, but I'm shitting on Nintendo who shits on Chikorita.
You're shitting on Game Freak, who shits on Chikorita. Okay, so we got a shiny Dartrix. Cool. And that's literally the only other outbreak that would have actually had the chance to be an alpha. Which that kind of bites.
Geodude, why are you here?
Because Geodude? Because you're in the Crimson Islands?
Yeah, but like, I'm just fighting this outbreak of Stunky. Where the hell did this Geodude come from?
I think that Geodude's always been there.
Well, so be gone, Ad. I don't want you here yet.
It's a case of, oh, Ad, buddy, you're a little early. But considering I do have a shiny Decidueye in Arceus, the Dartrix will actually eventually be transferred into my Scarlet and Violet file, where it'll go into the trade box. Effectively. So I'm going to make somebody else's day with that. Or it ends up going to a bot. One of the two.
Fingers crossed it doesn't.
I really hope it doesn't. Because the bots are insulting, okay? I am insulted by their presence.
Be gone,
especially when they send me a starter that I'm actively Masuda breeding for.
Which, by the way, I think I've at least settled on Bastiodon, Lucario, and Typhlosion to keep in my team against Volo.
Against Volo. Which, you've got a steel overlap in that one, but a steel overlap is not a bad one to have.
It's not a bad one to have, and I don't think he has... Well, he hasn't got any poison types for steel to be, like, immune against. He's got a ground type.
You gotta take care of ground and possibly fighting. At least for Bastiodon.
Yeah.
Because Bastiodon is kinda deceptive. Like, yes, if you're not using super effective damage, it's a freaking tank.
Yeah.
But the minute it gets hit with something super effective, it ends up falling apart.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I like Bastiodon. Bastiodon is cool. I wish it were better. Is there a... Well, there's a... I thought there was a promo pass over here.
Are you in the Highlands?
Found it. Not shiny. Yeah, cause Since the outbreaks are gone, I'm kind of scouting and collecting satchels to see if anything else decides to show up.
Yeah. Is that all
there's
the
the
Stunky?
Lux Ray.
That's all the Stunky. Okay.
Still cannot believe that I managed to get the Dark Tricks, and it's like, dude, I don't want to interrupt you, because I agree with your point, but at the same time...
No, you're good, you're good.
There's a shiny owl on the screen! Ooh, tree! Who is in the tree? There might be a germ in the tree.
He's a tree. Oh my god, Stunky is sleeping.
Hmm?
Stunky is sleeping, it's sat on its butt! Look on my screen!
Yeah, that's the first time you saw it?
Yeah! It looks really weird. It's sat on its ass.
Hmm.
Sorry, buddy, I gotta wake you up.
I know the second one's around here. Where?
Be gone, Ad, I don't want you here.
Yet being the operative word.
Well, I mean, I don't want him here in general, but, you know, I gotta make money somehow, and I still haven't hit the minimum amount yet. Ah!
What? Okay, I am genuinely annoyed with this one satchel. Because I'm like, I'm in the area, but I do not see the satchel. And it's just like, either I am going blind, or the satchel is not here.
Remember checking grass and under trees. They hide.
What? No one.
I caught the
Found it.
skunk.
Found it. I was being a derp. There we go. Now, yeah, because the Lux Ray is up here, not you.
Oh yeah, I also figured out
Okay.
you can actually stun alphas. It's just harder.
Well, yeah, because they're alphas.
It takes, instead of like 1 or 2 for a normal one, it takes up to like 5 or 6. Of
Like
whatever
I
you
said,
throw.
Like I said, they're alphas. It's going to be harder.
Yeah. That's another Stunky.
Okay. Satchels are returning. Let's actually take care of those real quick, because if I don't, it's going to bother me.
This is a second alpha skunk tank? Okay.
Second off a skunk tank.
Yeah, usually there's one here already, like, most of the time.
Yeah.
But there's a second one.
Oh, neat. Goodbye, relics. Thank you for the shiny Dartrix. Boom. There we go.
Don't mind me, little potatoes.
I like the fact that we're just calling Hippopotas potato now.
Well, they are potatoes, until they evolve anyway.
I know! And I think I'm the one that started that.
Yes, you did.
Okay, Lavington, time to go back.
It's
time to go back and reset the spawns.
Where that satchel at? Should be right on top of it. There it is. And there's one also over here. I'm gonna grab that real quick.
go. Oh, I'm so close to getting the 10th star for my Dex.
I got that one ages ago. Then
Well,
again,
to be
I catch.
fair,
I was gonna say. Then again, I catch Pokemon like they're freaking candy.
yeah, it's a case of you're the Arceus diehard here. And brother outbreak. Okay.
Hey,
We'll take
finally, the
it.
Pichu can evolve.
We might get a shiny Alpha Frisbee, which I genuinely wouldn't mind. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going all the way up there. Cool.
Time to evolve, Pichu.
Isn't that where the Alpha Bronzong usually is? Maybe? I don't know. Well, I should, but at the same time, I kind of don't.
I'm actually
We're...
like glad that they didn't make Pikachu actually say Pikachu in this game and actually just gave it its normal cry.
Yeah. Part of me wishes that they did keep the cry, at least in Generation 9. Because they did it in Generation 8, and it's actually really, really cute.
Like Gen 1 I could understand that there's a whole Pikachu game around it, but like
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like every other Pokemon has a cry and then there's this Pikachu. It's not right.
And every Pokemon has a more... I don't want to say more animalistic cry, but that's kind of what we're going with.
Yeah.
And then you just have Pikachu.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit different. There's a Gibble.
Which, by the way, speaking of like iconic Pokemon, I was flicking through YouTube earlier and I got like one of those animated evolution videos that goes to like a musical tune.
Oh.
And it was
Ow.
an Eevee doctor seeing a Charizard patient who had a toothache, and then it just zooms in on Charizard's mouth, and there's just all the evolutions pulling out a freaking whole piano orchestra on its teeth.
Huh? Like, it started cute, and then it just went weird.
Like, it starts with Eevee saying, like, can you let me know when it hurts? And then, like, they do this whole tune, and then it just zooms out at the end to, like, Charizard just dead on the floor, because it's just too much.
Buddy. I'm sorry.
Like, I do find it funny, because it's a little bit of fun, but just... I know that the person who makes them does, like, different scenarios for them to do, like, different musical tunes, so one of them could be a Charizard's mouth, and another one could be, like, playing on actual instruments. But I just find it cute and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't have enough for the special berries, I'm gonna have to come back later.
And I will admit, I do kind of feel bad for Charizard, even though Charizard is also arguably overrated.
Also, we have an ad break coming up, which I will not skip. Hang on, let me see if I can find that video again. I'll send it to you so you can watch it later.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now we're in a rhythm.
Okay, found it. It's...
And they're gone.
this one.
Alright. Well, I'll check it out some other time, because I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Not right now. Okay.
I'm in the middle of something and don't want to get copyright. So...
I need to go check my pasture, see if I have another Pichu.
We're just gonna take the time to gather some resources here too, because we can. Thank you, Gardevoir. Thank you for the help. I need to sort.
Okay, I do. First, I'm gonna evolve this Pikachu.
Into the Raichu?
Yep. Speaking of, I wonder if they're gonna include the Alolan Raichu in the new one.
In the new...
The ZA. Because I would imagine if it's a Kalos region, they would probably include more of like the later region Pokemon variants in it.
Well, yeah, but it's also Kalos. So I kind of don't think that Alolan Raichu is the highest on their priority list. Because Alola came after Kalos.
I mean, this is supposed to be, what, Old Sinnoh? Pretty much?
Yeah, I know.
And they've got Sylveon in it, so...
Well, that's because Sylveon's technically an evolution. So, it...
I mean, there wasn't that one in, It wasn't Alola, it was, It wasn't Paldea, it was... Try to remember here.
Try to describe the region?
Galar? Was it Galar?
Mm-hmm.
Which region brought in, Sylveon?
Sylveon was Kalos.
So yeah. If this is gonna be in the Kalos region, then, like, I would expect that there's gonna be, like... I would expect it to be in that game, but if it came out in the Kalos region, why did they include it in this game, which is Sinnoh, which is way further back than Kalos?
Well, because it's part of the evolution line. So if you include all of them but one, at this point you're going to notice if one is missing.
That's fair.
Because they are that popular. So while they may include it, it might be a little bit harder to obtain in an older generation. Or at least in generations going forward, which I kind of don't see how it would be.
Yeah.
Considering Sylveon is actually one of the easier ones to evolve. Actually, because all you really need is friendship progression. And a fairy move. Which, Baby Doll Eyes is a fairy move that Eevee can learn. So, yeah. I kind of feel like Sylveon's almost a little bit of a bad example in that respect.
Yeah. I'm just saying from that point of view of, like, if it's gonna be in the Kalos region for the next one, then they'll probably include more later game variants. Because, like, I'm just saying from the point of view, because this is Sinnoh, like Ancient Sinnoh, they put some Pokemon in, but it's more because of, I wouldn't say fan service, but iconic value to the fans.
Makes sense. And I think a part of that is that they were kind of going off the dexes, too.
Yeah.
Or at least the original Diamond and Pearl dexes.
Yeah.
For that one. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised, anyway.
That's why I'm thinking they might put, like, more variants in that game. Because there's not really... I wouldn't say a lot of variants in this one, but there are a few. But I'd say with it being a future game, or at least a present to future game that's coming, I would probably think they're going to include a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, Alolan Raichu evolves from their mascot.
Well... It's not so much the evolution that I'm finding the problem with, it's the evolution method.
Yeah.
Because Alolan Raichu, you would just use the Thunderstone in Alola. But in other regions, it's a little bit harder to justify.
Yeah.
So, like, unless you get a specific Pikachu with a certain ability, and have that evolve into a Lowland Raichu. And before you say that I'm crazy, they actually did that with Rockruff. Ooh, Toxicroak. That would be a fun alpha to get. Possibly. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Where's
Pichu.
There we go.
Okay, so I only need to evolve one more, and then I can work on Pikachu.
Nice. And then, are you just gonna finish out the line, or are you?
I'm gonna try and finish out the line.
Moving on the next. That's a trainee. Well, that was a normal Motham. A very scary Motham, mind you. Coming in on the grass. Drop. Up. There we go. I am hidden. They do not see me. Also, I think I just caught a sleeping Toxicroak. Like, it didn't really, like, lay down or anything. It just kind of hunched over.
It sleeps standing up.
Oh, jeez.
Alpha? No? Oh, it was an Alpha Bidoof. Let's not.
So I'm gonna say, I forgot that Toxicroak could have Earth power. Ah! That is not a fun experience.
My quest for a shiny Wurmple continues.
Oh, come on. Oh, and of course one of the sisters is there. Ow. I was underneath that. Toxicroak is being difficult.
What is it not?
I mean, you're right, but still. I'm allowed to complain at least a little bit.
I know,
Right?
I'm just saying, they choose violence a lot of the time.
It's time to deploy one of your favorite items in this game.
Smoke bomb!
And of course they see me already. Or at least one saw me. Now two see me. Which is a little bit of a problem. Get in the air, get in the air, get in the air. Fly away. Actually, can I use this ridge? Can I use this little ridge? Well, I could if I threw the right item. I'd Toxicroak, leave me alone. Huh. This thing also knows close combat. Neat. Okay, I'm hoping that's the only one. That was not the only one. Ow! Okay, this is not... You know, when I picked this outbreak, I didn't realize it would be a one-way ticket on the struggle bus. And I would like to get off, please. Just seeking long.
Come on, Mesper, you can do better than this.
What did Mesper decide to do? Or not
It's
do?
currently sleepy and not fighting through the sleepiness.
Ow.
Oh, there we go. Shook it off.
You had your back to me, Toxic Rogue. There is no way in heck. Wow, it's been so long in this outbreak that a space-time distortion formed.
Yeah.
Well, it technically counts for my little journey, so we'll see if we can get there.
Oh my god.
And just
It's not drowsy enough to use recover, but then when you try and use an actual attacking move, then it decides it's drowsy. Oh my god.
I understand you are the being of emotion, but can you stop being a brat for 5 minutes?
Pretty much. There we go.
Look at you. There you are.
Well, that put Pichu up to level 14.
Ow. Wait, are you seriously only level 14?
My Pichu is.
Oh.
I am currently trying to get its friendship up.
Okay. There's Toxic Group done. Where the heck is this distortion? Oh, it's like right here too. Okay, that's something to check out. And if anything, we might get a shiny alpha Hisuian Gudra.
Okay, Pichu, you can do this. It's a level 4. You got this.
My guy, it's also a Pichu. Like, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it is also in fact a Pichu. Okay, I am in the distortion now.
Yeah, you did it.
And there is no, or at least that was a negative, on the Hisuian Gudra. That, at least to start with. We could get one on the rebound, though, which is kind of what I'm hoping for, because then I don't have to check the other ones.
Okay, let's see if you can take a worm pull. You should be able to take a worm pull. It's a level 2. You got this.
Pichu should outspeed a Wurmple just fine.
See, you got this, Pichu. See?
Make sure that Weird Ear is set, and just... We basically just sit and wait for now. What?
I have stumbled upon the wild sleeping Wurmple.
Hello, friend. Welcome to stream. And... let's go gather some items.
He's just curled up.
Hi, Rowlet.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
Hey. Hi. Oh, geez. There's a lot of... dodge the things, dodge the things. Dodge the things and wait for the next set. Input Bomb, Dusclops, and Eevee. None of them are alpha or shiny, so can't really go after them.
Okay, let's see if you can take a Shinx.
Shinx might be a little bit tougher for you. Going back to Arceus after your hiatus, what's your team like? I'll show you one once we're done here. Because at least one of the more interesting things with Arceus is your team is only like a decent part of this game. If you can survive, you don't really need much in terms of a team. That's not what I'm looking for. Grab that. That's important. That's an Octillery! That is an Alpha Octillery, but it is not shiny. So, we are going to try to ignore him as much as we can right now. Empty Salt and Green Shard. Card. Grab that, and run! Run away.
I'm hoping you can at least, like, do something like pet the Pokemon you send out in the new game.
Or at least have it be like a separate menu again.
Aww! If you speak to it,
What?
if you speak to Pichu a little, its streaks will flash. Sometimes.
Aww.
That's cute.
I know you're mad at me, Dartrix, I'm sorry!
It's cute.
The juxtaposition, you were just having a great old time while I am running for my life.
I'm just talking to my Pichu over here, man.
Like I said, you were just having a grand old time while I'm running for my life.
Which, I still don't know what to do with this peat block. What the hell am I supposed to do with a peat block?
That's how you get Ursaluna.
Oh, okay.
You give it to an Ursa egg.
Also, Miss Payday's in the chat and they say, very cute, I'm grinding stuff for Pokeballs. Nice.
Nice. Well, that did not work well at all. I wish you luck, and I hope.
Also, Dex entries, yes.
Coffee's being a perfectionist. Okay.
I think they meant them.
And nothing on the rebound. Okay, so since I was asked about my squad, currently we have Torterra, Kricketune, Goodra, which I still want to get the Alpha Hisuian Goodra, because yes, Honchkrow, Gengar, and our lovely Alpha Gardevoir.
You got like five
go
Dex
from-
entries to do? Do you mean like 5 remaining,
Yes.
or that you're working on 5 right now?
Either way, that's a lot. Mr. Mime early on, if you can afford to catch one,
Working
I
on
don't
5
see it
minimum.
as a bad option.
They say working on 5 minimum.
Oh, jeez. Props to you on that one. Summit, because I at least want to check the Luxray.
I mean, if it's requests to do them,
Electivire.
they only need to be complete. They don't need to be perfected.
Yeah.
So if your little Dex entry says complete and 10, that means it's full enough for them to see. If you want to perfect the Dex, then you need to fill everything in it. But it's usually just is it the ones with the red arrows on them that you need to do?
let me check this because my dex is not finished. So
Yeah. I mean,
for for
I can
APOM,
I can show you one on mine. Like this one.
for APOM, the red arrows will mean that you get extra points if you end up completing those tasks. So that's a no on Electivire as well. And I just want to check the Luxray. That is a no on the Luxray. Because I will admit that distortion, as big of a payday as it is, that scared me. But anyway, back to the question of Mr. Mime. If you can get one, at least for early on, I would say go for it. The problem with Mr. Mime is that it can actually be a pain in the butt to catch.
Yes.
So make sure you bring some food first.
Um, but yeah, if you're wanting like a complete entry, it has to just say complete 10 at the bottom under where it says research level, like this one. Um, but if the request says perfected, which I don't think any of them do, then you need to
No.
have like everything filled out like this.
Um, if you don't mind me asking, do you know which request you're going after?
Oh, they say, oh my god, now it worked? Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the game can be a little eh.
Sometimes the game just says no.
No, no, I don't think I
How
will.
how about no?
No, no.
Wow, I managed to actually get a decent payout for that one.
Let's go see if we can take on
Still,
this Bidoof Alpha.
for me, dude, I think you're gonna be fine, my guy.
Pichu's level 24. We got this. We can do this.
Regardless, I think you'll be fine.
Get him, Pichu. Yeah, we got a paralysis off.
Unless
You
he
did
like
it.
starts, unless he actually like starts to build up rollouts.
No, he hasn't. He just
Then
used bite. But we're fine.
yeah.
You did it! Let's heal you up a little bit. You know, looking so good, Pichu.
All right, Levinson, let's do a reset. Let's do a reset and come back at it.
Okay, I gotta remember H-I-J. Yeah, J is up here. Jolteon. Needs to use baby doll eyes 3 more times and then it's done.
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of happy that I've gone back to this game. Because even if I'm getting stuff that I've already got a rank 10 on, I'm that much closer to actually perfecting that entry. So, in theory, I have a fighting chance. That's fine. We can do a little bit of flying. Because that's kind of what we do. Or at least that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, so I think we're gonna start with Gudra and then work our way up. Because I haven't seen the Alpha Clefable yet. I know it's there, I just haven't seen it.
I mean, one thing I've discovered...
It's locked behind the request.
It might be, but I mean, since I've done it, it's always there at night now. Like, no matter what the moon is doing.
The Clefairy quest, and I haven't done that yet.
I can find out what number it is if you want.
No, I'm pretty sure I have it, I just haven't done it.
Let me see.
If there's one thing, Coffee, that you know about me, it's the fact that I am a notorious well, it's okay, so
There we go.
I have a tendency to procrastinate a lot.
Well, if you need the number for it, it's number 67.
No. I'm good. Thank you, though. Uh, After the problems I had with Toxicroak, I don't need to fight them again. And dodge the bandit.
I love feeling like a menace riding on the deer, stopping and bashing him on in the face with a ball and then run off again.
I mean, yeah.
That's pretty much this game in a nutshell. It's just fly around, run around, yeah, get off the mount, smack something with a Pokeball, get back on, like nothing just happened.
You know, if you time it right, you can get some decent shots off of the Basket Legion. But you have to time it right, which... Stray, leave me alone.
Which I'm guessing for the,
Sure,
for the
I
full...
said leave me alone.
I'm gonna guess for the full entry that you were trying to get, was it the, I'm gonna guess it was either the Cherim or, I can't remember if it was Burmy or Geodude you also have to find. I always say backshot whenever I get him from behind.
Strike.
I mean, I sometimes say backshot or backstrike, but then I'm like, there's other implications to that, so I'm like, no,
Yeah, it's a case of let's not.
let's not say we did. Yeah, you got this, Pichu.
Go, Pichu!
Get him! Come back here!
Pichu, go!
Ah, goddammit. He flew away.
Return to the village.
Another implication is to say it on purpose from the chest. Naughty. I like it, someone who's as naughty as I am, but can't do it on stream.
And, ooh! I got a bumper crop! Yay! I got some more apricorns! I know that's not a lot to get excited about, but still, I got more apricorns!
Oh my god, Miss Payday found a cookie. What kind of cookie is it?
Ooh! Tasty.
That's one of the commands in my chat. You put a cookie in it. It says, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out how to program it so that it randomly selects a cookie. That's an alpha cricketot.
I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, peanut butter. And as long as it's got the crosshatches on top, we're good, right?
As long as the what?
When you make a peanut butter cookie, you're supposed to take a fork and then do a bit of like cross hatching on the top before you bake them.
Oh, okay. Owie. Okay, this might be too much for Pichu to handle.
I'm told you're supposed to do it.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, it's a cookie. Also, we got an ad in about 10 seconds.
Sneasler to Braviary.
I will admit though, I do want to try making a chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Oh yeah. Well, ideally it shouldn't be too bad, right?
No, because like it's still apparently it's quite moist when you make it.
Well,
but
yeah,
because it's
you're using mayonnaise, which is just eggs and oil.
yeah. So it's because it's already got eggs and oil in it. You don't need to add the eggs to the cake.
And arguably, you don't need extra oil either.
Yes.
Because you've already done that.
Yes. Then again, you can also make
Alright.
cakes out of potato, so...
Well, yeah, there's a reason potato pancakes exist, my guy.
I know.
And they're actually quite delicious. That's a no on Steelix, no on Gudra. So now we're gonna head on over to the Sacred Plaza.
I mean, I'm currently over here eating, because I made my food so that I could eat it on stream. I currently have, haddock fish cakes with a cheddar and leek melted center.
You had me, and then you had the cheese inside the fish cake.
It actually tastes pretty good. Don't knock it till you try it.
There's,
They say if I could, I'd have...
bread.
They said if I could, I'd have my entire team be alpha, because I love the idea of them being so oversized. And then, Ed, hold up, can't hear you. Also, I love that, like, I'm gonna say, every time you come to this campfire, it always has the cover on the top, like it's baking something, but you never get to see what's inside.
Well, I think that's partially the point.
Yeah. Well, we finished with Jolteon now, so...
No on Luxray.
Let's go put you away.
Leave me alone.
And we're back from break. Not break, back from ad. Vaporeon. Let's check on Vaporeon.
Welcome back.
Vaporeon's done.
When it comes to like cheese-filled things, I'm very picky about it.
Fair enough.
Like certain kinds of cheese can go into things, and I won't get it, and I won't react.
Yeah.
But there are certain things where I'm just like, no, that shouldn't. No.
Yeah. Okay, so Umbreon needs doing.
And weirdly enough, I'm the same way with eggs.
Leafeon's done. Jolteon's done. Glaceon needs finishing, so we can either take Glaceon or Umbreon.
Take both if you can.
Nah, I've only got one slot to take them at the moment.
Mm.
I'll take Glaceon. Did you beat the game yet? Main story, yes. I haven't done the Volo fight yet, though.
I'm gonna say this now. Both of us have not confronted Volo yet. Like we know that he exists, but yet no, we just.
Yeah, we haven't, like, it's not a rush to finish it, because the game doesn't really have anything dependent on it. The only thing that really he has that you don't have is the last plate. Which I think is the... It's not Dread Plate, is it?
You're asking the wrong person, my guy.
It's basically the ghost type plate.
I think. And it's either Dread Plate or Spooky Plate. I think it's called the Dread Plate.
I can check real quick.
I think.
Toxic Plate.
Ooh.
I have the Dread Plate. That's for Dark type.
Yeah, we have.
So yeah,
we have
it's
a couple outbreaks that could warrant an alpha.
Spooky Plate.
Let's go check them out.
I said when I came to your first stream was that I was just starting for the first time. Yeah.
Aww. Well, thank you for coming
back. It's with the Volo fight again. It's not really a necessity to get it done.
Yeah,
I've
there's
got at
not.
least like three solid choices to take with me in my team already, but I'm just trying to get more of the dex entries done. And on top of that, like anything that's surrounding Snow Point Temple, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna explode.
Snow Point Temple doesn't end up exploding. I don't think. Jeez, these hippos are surprisingly fast. We
People
need
ask
to
me.
do the green trick.
Miss Payday says, I knew about the Volo fight and I still love him. People ask me why and I ask if they love Cynthia. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, because technically Volo's Cynthia's ancestor.
Do you like trauma? Okay, here's her ancestor. Good luck.
Though honestly, I genuinely think that Kojita could also be
Okay, let's see
an
what this balloon
ancestor
race
for
is gonna
her.
be like.
Sir? You literally walked into me. How did you think this was gonna go? Hi! No, that's... Ow!
Fuck, I
Rude.
didn't mean to do that.
Very rude. Yeah, you... Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight you, huh? Because you are not gonna be an easy one. Alright. Struggling against her back in my younger years, but I bet I was overleveled. In my defense, it was Cynthia. If you didn't struggle with her, you struggled with... Honestly, I think out of the entire Elite Four, Bertha was probably the hardest one, at least for me, because ground typing.
God. Oh god, I'm drifting. Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna say this now. Joy-Con drifting in this game does not cooperate well. No.
I hate these balloon
Buddy.
races. Like,
Ow!
I don't get it. Why are they a quest? Oh my god.
Let me guess. You were
Oh
one
my
short.
god.
You were one short.
No, I'm just annoyed at these fucking balloon races.
Yes! Okay! Alpha potatoes! Oh gosh. Oh
15.
no. Oh noes. Oh noes. Alpha potatoes. Big spuds. Big spuds.
How is that not... Huh?
Huh?
How am I not tall enough to reach that?
That's...
Eh. Also, I see your message in chat. I will reply in a moment.
Okay, that is one outbreak that turns into an alpha outbreak, but I didn't get a shiny from that, which makes me a little sad.
Too high, too high. Oh, we got that one.
Just keep in mind, you can always switch to something else and come back later.
I know, but I'd rather get this out of the way because it's part of one of the quests.
Ow.
So usually they ask for about 30. Ah! There we go. Hiya! 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 Hiya? Hey, there we go.
Go.
There we go. That's more like it.
I'm in a catching rhythm right now, which is good, and we still have time, which is even better.
Okay, we got 36. Is that enough? Please tell me that's enough.
Watch, it's not gonna be enough.
It's not enough? What? There's 60 balloons on the
joking.
course and I got more than half. What the fuck you mean that wasn't enough?
Joking. My God,
Oh,
you
God.
didn't have to take it literally.
Okay, so I'm gonna catch up on messages in chat. To be honest, I don't remember struggling against her back in my younger years, but I bet I was over-leveled. No, I just mean after hearing the reputation when I was older, I can't remember it being that bad, though I'm sure it was. So for fun, I made my stream border with my Pokemon team all on the edges. It's fun to make and change. Yeah, it is. I know my friend did that in the past when we did some Pokemon stuff. They don't do it for our Soul Link, though.
I was going to say silver.
Yeah, they've done it in the past with it wasn't Pokerogue, it was something else. It was a while ago. Yeah, what other things can I do?
Okay, so this one is not an alpha horde, but we could still get an alpha from this horde, so...
Oh, I've got to burst 40. Ah, picture having friends do a Soul Link. Truly a dream. Yeah.
To be fair, it's a stressful endeavor. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
In fact, the only reason I agreed to do the black and white one is because you said not to, Coffee. Well, it's because you're not going to, Coffee. So
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that generation. I'm sorry.
Rapidash, please just cooperate.
Not high enough. God damn it.
There we go. Alright, one more massive mass outbreak to check. It's gonna be Rhyhorns. And as of right now, I think I've got enough time.
There we go. Straight down, straight down, straight down. There we go.
Gligar, leave me alone. You're not... I'm afraid, Gligar, that you are not... Shiny Rhyhorn!
Shiny Rhyhorn? Nice.
It's not alpha, but still, it's a shiny Rhyhorn!
Come here. There we go.
I see you. My question is, can I catch you? Shiny Rhyhorn is just an awesome shiny.
Okay, can't go.
And I will admit, at least in terms of the in terms of the channel brand for me, Rhyhorn Shiny is just perfect for it.
Yeah. Damn, I only got 38.
Oh, too short.
Just making the
Don't
friend
forget
part a
to,
joke. Gotta make more nicknames up for my mom. My D&D buddy named the Zubat Nort.
Can I? If you're doing it just because, or is there a story behind Nort, who may or may not be a bat?
Tell us the story of the legendary Nort.
Nort the druid who ended up turning into a bat more often than not.
There we go.
I laugh, but that would be thoroughly entertaining. Oh jeez. These Rhyhorns are not being nice. These Rhyhorns are not being very nice at all.
There we go. Come on. Oh, this is so hard.
You can do it, man. I believe in you.
Oh, that. Come on. There we go.
These Rhyduns. Dang it.
Okay. In the water.
In the water.
Oh,
You know
on.
what? They're
How did I miss?
not. They're not shiny, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
There we go. 38. Come on. Damn.
Come
38 again.
on, I believe in you.
They say random name.
So
Nah, though in D&D I named him Minotaur Tormeat. Tormeat, because she was dumb and didn't spell torment right.
Oh, well, I don't think intelligence was supposed to be the main stat on that one.
Oh.
And to be honest, I don't blame her. I really don't. I think the only quote-unquote silly named character I have would be Rourke, who is a kobold fighter, who does not speak common very well, but their draconic is perfect. So picture, if you will, a tiny, like, I don't want to say dark blue, but like a navy colored kobold just walking along and trying to poke things with the spear.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Yes.
You okay?
I'm gonna end this run because I'm not doing very well on it.
For a minute, I'm like, dude, are you having tech issues right now? Like,
No,
what
I'm
the
just
hell?
having issues.
No, I'm not having tech issues. I'm just having issues.
There we go. That's a better start.
Alright, let's...
Miss that one, that's okay.
Out. Oh, geez, I actually caught quite a bit there. So we're gonna move you.
That's okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
And release literally everything else. Because it is not shiny. It is not alpha. I will admit, the Coronet Highlands is not being like, it's being nice in the fact that I'm getting shinies out of it, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not getting the shiny alpha yet. It's being very stringent.
Yeah. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on! There we go.
I'm gonna stop off at crafting bench because I know I can make some more jet balls right now. Just doing that off the cuff. Going into item storage.
There we go.
Everything up. Make sure that gets sorted so I don't get a random thing in there. Make sure that's sorted out.
Going straight off. Straight off.
41! I think that's my personal
Damn it.
best in terms of just catching in one go. Wow.
An old DM had a Kenku that had a rubber rock that when squeezed would make different animal noises. The best part is that every time he rolled, we kept hearing T-Rex roar.
Oh.
Even better, after we dropped out of the campaign later, we were in the jungle, and because of that rock, we knew what roar we just heard and how hard to panic.
Panic. Aww. I hope he dropped out because life just got in the way and not because he was kicked out or anything.
I'm gonna sleep until morning.
Just so that way you don't have to deal with stuff?
Yeah.
I want to go do stuff, but being here is nice and I don't want to leave.
I mean, is the stuff important?
Yeah, it's a case of if you have to go and do something, go do that. Like, we'll be here for...
Just eating and doing your own stream?
I mean... you can stay and eat, but doing your own stream's gonna be a little bit difficult with us in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in a rush, and that's kind of the point. If you don't mind me asking, what do you plan on doing today?
Tell us of your streaming escapades.
I don't know. I just do what I find in this one. Makes sense. Well, I hope you find it shiny, because that's fun. That's always fun. Store that. Sort it.
Smooth transition, smooth transition.
I'm surprised that the Luxray didn't decide to ruin your day.
Oh, I tried.
It did?
Yeah. Okay. 39. 40. 41.
Get him! Congratulations, you've done it! Still try to finish it though, because it would be cool.
10 seconds.
Okay.
I'm too low anyway.
We're gonna start by the ancient quarry again and go for
44.
Congratulations, you did it!
I did it! Now I can give the middle finger to this guy and leave.
Oh, as far as I know, he doesn't leave.
He doesn't leave, I'm just saying I can leave.
Ah.
I wanted
Onyx.
just eating, not in a rush, been grinding stuff off stream. I don't know, I just do what I find in the game. This will be the only game I ever shiny hunting, because it is much easier.
Yeah, to be fair, Scarlet and Violet are also pretty easy to hunt in. I say this as somebody who's done it.
You gave me some nuggets. Yeah, you better give me your fucking nuggets after what you've put me through, sir.
You are the saltiest man alive right now.
Yes, I am. This man does not deserve to be here. He causes me blood pressure rises. They don't have Scarlet and Violet. But I will agree it's a lot easier to shiny hunt on this because it's of the audio cue.
Oh yeah. Especially if it's something more subtle like Hunter.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check the locations for Charin before I leave.
Because at least when it comes to shiny hunting in this game, for me, a lot of the shinies that I've found are like super vibrant, so I don't have to rely on the queue. But the queue is very nice to have.
Yes.
Where's the Probo Pass? Probo Pass. Oh, there you are. You are not what I'm looking for, though.
Oop, that's a shaky tree. Are you gonna be Cherubi, Cherim, or are you gonna be an annoying Burmy?
Could also be Heracross.
It's a Wormadam.
I've had Heracross decide to pop out from a tree once.
By the way, I don't know how or if it's a thing, but when you throw out your Pokemon, can they just fight without input?
And for Legends Arceus, no.
For Scarlet and Violet, though, yes, you can throw them out and they'll fight for you. Though I think you could still have the normal battle input.
Yeah.
Primeval Grotto is that away?
That means the dex is even longer to do. I mean, there's a reason the game, the game kind of sets it as a goal, but at the same time, it doesn't really expect you to do it.
Yeah. Plus, I found like a quicker way to do things is if you have a Pokemon that needs to do an agile move, but also needs to use a specific move, you can use both that move and it in an agile style to just make things go quicker.
And it's also the same for the quote-unquote strong style moves, too.
If you want the shiny charm, yes? Yeah. Any shaky trees here?
And at least for the shiny charm, you just have to get to rank 10. You don't need to... You don't need to, You don't need to perfect everything.
Also, they say, okay, lurking now.
Alright, have fun.
See you later. I hope you have fun with your stream. I need to be...
Genuinely surprised that I was able to get 2 shinies today. Not alpha, but still.
The stream's not over yet, you might find more.
I'm hoping that I can at least get the alpha today so I can start figuring out which ones I want in the coastlands.
Yes. There is no more shaky trees here.
Guaranteed anything. So... Onyx...
Come on, Cherubi.
No on Steelix.
Oh, there's a shaky tree down there.
Might not be Cherubi, though.
It still counts as in the vicinity. But we'll find out. It's a Cherim.
Hey, same line.
And because the sun's out, it changed form.
Yeah, I do appreciate you just sent me the photo of the alpha Cherim, and it's just like, yeah, that happens.
And then the cherubi showed up in another tree, so I was like, oh god, it's the child.
And of course, me just being me, doing me. Good luck with that one. Cause yeah, that can also happen.
I'm gonna check on Cherim.
It's a no one probo pass.
Okay, so I need 2 more cherubis for number caught.
Which, if you ever get the outbreak within the Obsidian Fieldlands, I highly suggest that you take advantage.
And I still need another 7 to leap out of trees, and then I need to defeat 5.
Good luck trying to defeat them. They're not exactly the ones to stick around. Unless they're alpha, because alphas will proceed to wreck your shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason I kind of panicked when several alphas proceeded to ruin my day. Electabuzz, and that's a no one electivire. Alright, let's get out of here.
Return to village, please.
Oh. It's nighttime, so I have one more alpha to check. The alpha Miss Magus.
You know what, let's do the my mass outbreak quest.
That's a name. Finally!
Because I only have one more region to do.
Yeah. You only have the Icelands left, right?
Yeah.
Return.
Oh, mine's cold.
Yeah.
It's the small! And the weirdo!
Well, it's much of course. What were you suggesting?
No, I mean like the two... The two protectors. The small and the weirdo.
The small cowboy and the brick. And I say this now, if you guys don't think that Lily is not a brick, I have questions. First of which, why? Alright. Any sort of outbreaks that I can use? There's 2. There's potatoes, and then there is Duskull. Okay. Well, let's go check on the potatoes.
Let's go get some berries to give to Munchlax. I need... what's Agwav?
If you're in the outbreak and you see an outbreak with a little berry symbol next to it, go do that outbreak.
It's 5 they need, isn't it?
Yeah. It's 5 per. Oh, that should have worked. What?
Okay. We got berries next to Snorunt, Apom, and Licky Tongue. I'm gonna go do Snorunt over here.
Fair warning, Snorunt will run from you.
I know.
You... I have several questions. First of all, why are you running close to me? Second of all, why are you running into the graveyard? You...
What do I have to do for Snorunt?
Granted, this outbreak is kind of in a bad spot.
S. Snorunt. Here we go. I need to do nothing except use Ice Fang. What else can I do? So, what do the ones with the berries next to it mean?
That means that if you catch or defeat them, you will get the berry that Munchlax needs to reveal the outbreaks.
Okay.
So it's kind of a... It's a bit of a feedback loop.
Licky Tongue. Number caught, number defeated.
Why?
Let's go to that one.
Ow.
What the? Where?
Huh?
Oh, it's a shiny Magby!
Oh, cool. Congratulations, man.
That just showed up as I was turning around.
Just doing the hi. I'm also here.
Just hey, how you doing? Okay, bye, Magpies. I just caught your shiny brother and I'm leaving.
Please tell me you got one. Please tell me you caught the shiny at least.
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Meanwhile, I'm struggling with one potato. And it ran.
Up and over. Hep.
Oh. Hi. Hello, Hippodons. Please be chill. Oh. The alpha evolved form.
Oh, I now need to give it food 50 times.
Yeah, I figured this would happen. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, and you're not gonna run. Or at least Hippodon will run, just at me instead of away. Well, that should knock you out. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. See, hippopotas are potatoes. Hippodons are just very big and scary hippos. Okay. Oh, that scared me. To Duskull now. And before I get too far, making sure that that Torterra stays alive.
Oh, Licky Tongue ate so much it fell asleep.
Ah, cute.
Just need to give them food 4 more times and then that entry's done for them.
And so now Duskull, at least as of right now. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Duskull! My guy, I was just vibing.
I might look up what
was
Pokemon I need to
vibing.
get the sea Pokemon.
Do you want me to...
If you will tell me, that would be great.
Weasel, Mantike, and Overquill.
Huh.
I don't know why it's those in particular, but it's those in particular.
I wonder who found that out.
Like, when the game, like, first released?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was just dumb luck.
Oh, there's a licky
Hey,
licky.
at least you have to go out of your way to catch a Mantike now.
Yeah.
Which is cute, because Mantike is adorable. He's so happy. He wears it on his back.
Hello, fellas. How is all of you?
New horde. Alpha Dusko! Oh boy, we went from little ghosties to big ghosts.
Big boy.
So very big ghosties. None of you are red. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Let's go. Let's see if we can get some history and Voltarb real fast. Because the outbreak in question has berries, and I do want to see if I can get at least a couple of those. And of course there's an Alpha Electrode. Hi! Oh boy, if he sees me, he is going to blow up. Literally. How that counted as a backstrike, I don't know. Okay. Scary one. Big scary one dealt with. And the rainstorm's gone. There we go. Oh. Oh! It's a good thing Ow! Ow! I keep forgetting that Voltorbs also explode. Which I'm not sure how I forget that, considering Voltorb is kind of known for exclusively exploding.
Yeah.
Fine, since you guys are not...
What does the one with the sparkle next to it mean?
That will guarantee a second stage horde.
Okay.
Which will either be the alpha version, the evolved version, or the alpha evolved version. Okay. Pokemon are gone. I got some extra berries on that as well, which is awesome. No shiny alphas, unfortunately. I will admit the shiny alpha Duskull was kind of a disappointment. And the fact that I did not get one was a sad deal. should be all of them. So we will release. And there we go. Let's drop off the extra stuff in storage that we don't need. Small food candies. Sort. Go. 5 and 10. Hi. 28 Pokemon. Not as much as 41. Which I still think is a new personal record.
Okay, I'm halfway through doing Agile Style Musculacion.
Nice. Ah. Turn to the village. Finally, nothing major going on at least on my end. So we are going to go check Steelix and Gudra. And then we are gonna do what we usually do. Which is then Luxray and Electivire. Ideally, if we can get Probopass in there, great. If not, I'm not too worried. Okay. It's the Onyx, so the Steelix is actually up here. Nope, and almost quiet, just for right now. That's a no on Hisui and Gudra. So we will go up. No on the Probopass. No on Luxray. And now we're making our way up to Electivire. That's a no, because with Electivire, the biggest indicator is the cable-like tails that it has. The tips of them turn from red to blue. And I did not see blue there, so... Eee. Hi. Yeah, nothing to report, unfortunately. Oh, yawn. I shouldn't be yawning. I had my coffee. No,
You have more coffee?
no. No, I usually try to limit myself to one cup.
Yee. Oh, blizzard's over.
If you did not complete the 3 outbreaks that you were supposed to, the next time you get a blizzard, you can kind of pick up right where you left off. So it's not a complete. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Onyx, Rhyhorn.
I caught an orange-looking Magpie.
Yeah, dude, you got a shiny Magpie. Cool.
Okay, done that one, done that.
That's obviously a really good one to get too.
Well, I have Magpie completely finished, so that one had a quite high chance of spawning.
Still, you managed to get it, man.
Yeah. That's my first shiny of the day.
There's Gudra. For a minute, I'm like, where did the Gudra go?
And I got 16 berries out of that.
Nice. But you see how it ends up being kind of a feedback loop?
Yeah.
Because you give the berries to Munchlax, and then if you do the outbreaks that give you the berries, then... No, that's not a shiny... That's not a shiny Hippopotas. Probopass is a no. I should think to check the Gliscor at some point. Because I know that there is an Alpha Gliscor, but I just haven't been checking it.
Do I need any of this stuff? I don't think I do yet.
Ah! Why?
Where's the... There he is. I'll take some candies.
Well, now with that certain death almost, nearly avoided. Haha. That's a no on Electivire.
Yay! Pichu can evolve now! Do it!
His friendship is high enough. Keep in mind that Mai will not take berries from your storage. You actually have to have them on
Yeah.
you. If you want to use them.
I got Pikachu!
I figure I tell you now.
Yeah. Okay, what I gotta do for Pikachu? Because Pichu done now. Thundershock, Thunderbolt. That's it.
Just evolve the Pichu into Pikachu and then complete Pikachu's entry with that Pikachu.
Yeah, I need to use Thundershock and Thunderbolt, so... Change moves, see if I got it. Got Thundershock. Thunderbolt, I need to put it now.
Thunderbolt might need to be taught by Zizu.
No, they've got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of Thunder Wave for now.
Because you're gonna punch people in the face and hopefully paralyze them that way.
Yes. Well, at least it doesn't have to be like agile style or anything like that, so I can just go somewhere and commit mass genocide.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. I feel the need to stipulate that.
For legal reasons, it's not actually genocide. They're just going to sleep.
No, it's just for legal reasons, that was a joke. Mind on, leave me alone. Passing Growler. No Geodude. Well, there's no one that random Krogunk. Gudra? No. Okay. I know I probably shouldn't get that excited with Gudra, considering I've already got the shiny form, but still, it would be so cool! It's so big!
We got an ad in a few minutes.
Curses! No in promo. Hello, boys. I cannot stay long. You know, there's a Sky Tumblestone deposit right here. There we go. Go to check Electivire. That's a no, and then the satchel in question is over here. Let's go over here. And that.
Added 1 minute.
Then we can handle our inventory a little bit. So, when it comes to Tekmo, when do you want to start doing bipedal?
Oh, biped?
Yeah.
Anytime you like.
Because I would at least like to have one day where it's not a Pokemon related stream.
Yeah.
Just to get a little bit of variety in there.
In terms of timing, I won't be here from the, I think it's the 31st for 4 days.
Okay. I assume you are house sitting again?
I'm going to my dad's because the landlord where I live is having all the windows replaced.
Ah, so yeah, that's I kind of need you out of the house for a bit.
No, it's not so much that, it's just more, I'd rather not keep getting woken up by angle grinders all the time.
That too.
So, basically
also,
I'm like...
I don't know if you have my stream open, but could you look at this map for a minute? It's ridiculous.
Let me, hold on. But basically, I'm going over there and I'm taking my Oh my, that's a lot of outbreaks.
I said it's ridiculous.
God damn.
And I'm only stuck to one map, at least for right now.
What have you
Because I haven't
gotten?
gotten the
What have you
shiny
gotten
alpha.
What have you gotten the secret place, the secret hollow?
You have to talk to. You have to talk to Kojita, because she'll actually do the. Okay, here's the plates that you.
That you need.
Yeah. Or at least here are the plates that are left that you need to go find.
Yeah.
There's only 2 outbreaks that I can work with. Okay. 2 is better than nothing. I will take that over a kick in the teeth. I'm hoping that I don't get a turd rock. I am hoping that I do not get a turd rock.
But from what I was saying, I'm basically like I'm taking all my electronics to my dad's just so that they don't get any dust in them as well.
Yeah.
So it's that as well. But I get to be there for a few days, and they said that you know I'm more than welcome. And I need to get my stuff from over there because they've actually got an offer on their house now.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yes. So because I've got some stuff in their attic that they've been holding for me, I need to go find out what it is exactly that's in there. And either get rid of it or bring it over here.
Or some combo of both.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure it's just like a few bits of like crockery and pans and stuff that I didn't really need to bring.
But at least after that, you should be okay.
Yeah. So I've got any time from now until then free, and I've got any time after those 4 days free. Around mine and Silver's recording time, but they don't come back until the 22nd.
Because of schooling or
Vacation. They on vacation right now.
Which yeah, I haven't seen anything for the Soul Link either, so it's like
They've been at college, so they've been busy. Plus, around that, they do, you know, streams and they do thumbnails for me. They are hardworking bees.
which part of me thinks that once we actually get biped started, I kind of want to see what Kitty can do for that. So
Oh, you wanted to do a thumbnail?
yeah,
I mean, did you want to do it for streaming or recording?
either. I mean, it's also kind of a thought, just to have us kind of be the two little robots doing the we're trying not to die.
I mean, it feels like a game that's going to take a long, I wouldn't say a long time, but it has a lot of things that we can engage with, so I'd probably think it'd be more of a stream game.
Yeah. But still, if we want to add like that little extra touch to either promotions or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I know that you at least try to edit some of your stuff. So you could at least get a thumbnail out of that.
Yeah.
Graveler, are you good?
Hello, Buizels.
Are you good?
I am here to wreck your shit.
And considering how simple the robot's designs are, I think it shouldn't be too difficult to pull off.
Me. You know what could have been a cool variant if they chose to make one? Like the Weasel line. Can you imagine how different that would have looked if it was like an Alolan Weasel or Floatzel?
Because the original one is based off of a river otter, correct?
Yeah.
So having one that's based off of a sea otter?
Yeah.
Which would be fluffier and or ice type?
Yeah.
Golem. Not quite what I'm looking for. Dang it.
Bot!
Yeah, hang on. I've got a golem that's deciding to explode.
It's okay, I got it.
Okay. I just like the fact that I'm just doing it. Hang on. I've got something that's trying to blow up. Run away. Okay. Now we...
And banned. Get out of here.
We at Chaotic Coffee LLC do not promote the use of viewer botting, and will react accordingly.
That was a Manavator one as well.
Aren't they all?
Not all of them. Some of them will pop up with it, some won't. Actually, I'm gonna save that. Back for a little. Aw, welcome back, Miss Payday.
Welcome back.
I hope you had good noms if you got noms.
I'm
Done eating and did my
pretty sure
dishes. Nice.
Nice.
Did you have anything scrumptious?
I would assume so.
Canned ravioli? I guess it's okay.
It is better than nothing.
Listen, I can't complain. I like tin spaghetti. It was something to fill the belly. Yeah, sometimes it be that way.
It is what I like to call survival food. Like it doesn't necessarily have to taste good, but it's something to fill the stomach.
Yes.
And shakes.
I still love spaghettios. I'm gonna guess that's what you meant. Spaghettios? I'm gonna assume that meant spaghettios.
Yeah. Spaghettios are effectively the tinned spaghetti of the US.
We just call those spaghetti hoops here.
Shakes.
The difference of cultures.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, whilst you were lurking in our Pichu Vault.
Yes.
We also found a shiny Magpie.
Can't eat normal spaghetti. It has angel hair. I've started a book. When I was younger, and that grossed me out on it.
Oh dear.
If it's any consolation, it's not actual hair. It's just a comparison. But yeah, I can see how that and that type of pasta in particular would not.
I know some people who will eat like normal pasta, but they won't eat spaghetti because apparently it tastes different. And apparently they do taste different. Like some of them have a slightly different taste.
Yeah. It kind of depends on how it's prepared.
Yeah.
Or made.
So there's a distortion, so let's go see what we can find in there. Whee! Excuse me,
thank you, Automod, for doing your job. I shall ban you and deny. Because I also got botted.
Oh dear.
No, it's fine. Now, there are no other outbreaks that would result in alpha.
I think for me, when it comes to pasta, I'll eat lasagna and I'll eat penne and fusilli, which are like the pointy long ones and the twisty ones.
I thought fusilli was bow tie.
No, fusilli is the twisty one.
I thought that was for manly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fusilli. That's the twisty one.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Well, I had to read a book where how to eat fried worms, and he kept saying it was like crunchy spaghetti, and since then it grossed me out, but angel hair is so thin it's different enough. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be honest, when it comes to pasta, I'm definitely more like a penne type of person, because it just holds the sauce better.
Yeah.
At least
that and macaroni. I like macaroni.
My thought.
But it has to just be the macaroni cheese, because I can't have it unless it's like macaroni cheese. I'm sorry, but it's called macaroni for a reason. Mac and cheese, man.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, when it comes to...
Oh, here we go.
Well, I shouldn't say my favorite pasta preparation, just a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of Italian seasoning, and that's it.
The distortion has
sauce.
begun.
Return to the village. Because again, there were only 2 outbreaks that I could feasibly use for alphas. And well, yes, I could try to go for a bonus horde. I'm not going to. Hello, Heracross. Well, this is a little bit of a flashback to our Winter Shiny race where I started off with an Alpha Heracross.
Yep, so many shards. In here, if you collect enough shards and you get Stardust, you can combine them to create a star piece.
Star pieces.
Which you can sell for a lot of money.
For more money.
So, the more you get, the more you can create.
And then depending on the area you're in, you can also get Comet Shards, too.
Yes. You do have to have the recipe to make them, though. Which you can buy from the dude in town.
You cannot make, Comet Shards.
No, not Comet Shards, the star pieces. Ooh. Waterstone. Red Shard. Eevee. I have enough of you, though. Your entry's finished, Eevee. I don't need you anymore.
Keep in mind, that's gonna make him mad. Oops. I missed. There we go. Oh man, I am so used to seeing alpha Heracross that these normal ones just look tiny in comparison.
Is there gonna be another spawn in?
10.
The hell was that?
What?
What was that cry?
Was it distorted? Because it was probably an alpha.
No, it was like a really high-pitched cry, but I think it must have been an alpha, but I didn't see what it was.
Because you're too busy running for your life.
I mean, I always use Statler to run around anyway, because the more you run around, the more you can get more spawns.
I know.
That's a Gengar. You have a Gengar? Gengar. Number caught. I need to catch one. Ow! Sir. Crap.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get a pink Heracross, let alone an alpha one.
I thought you got one before.
I did, but Heracross can also outbreak.
Fair enough.
So for the map quest, if I manage to get a shiny Alpha Heracross, then I get a shiny Alpha Heracross. Who am I to deny fate? Also, it feels like I'm kind of just baiting the Heracross, because the minute it sees me and starts to charge, I just fly away. Hello.
Ah, your poison moves do nothing to me.
Where I am steel. Yeah. Just watch out for the ghost moves. You know,
There's nothing in the ball, though.
I should just put you out of your misery, Heracross. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be toying with you like this. There.
There we go.
Now,
We caught it.
now we can continue on our alpha checks.
E, F, G, H, Haunter. Okay, don't need any more of you. Ghastly, I'm pretty sure is done. Yeah, Ghastly's done.
Starting with Steelix, as always. That is a no on. That is a no on Steelix. Hello, Space-Time Distortion. Why is it that spot, too? Just that one in particular. Huh?
I don't know, man. Oh, Gherkin has joined the chat.
Hello, friend.
He says Pika Pika at you.
Oh,
And then says hi.
Anyway, welcome to the streams. Coffee's doing Dex progress while I'm continuing my work on the Shiny Alpha map quest.
Funny you should say Pikachu, because I'm currently training one. More for Dex entries than to actually keep it, though. Oh, and the distortion's over. Whee!
You know, I find it funny that yours just ended while I'm waiting for mine to start.
Kadabra, bug type moves.
As long as I'm far enough distance away, I should be fine.
We gotta hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh.
How many more do we have to do for Pikachu? Thundershock, 2 more. And then Thunderbolt a bit more. Come here, Burb.
I'm honestly surprised that you haven't gotten a shiny when the distortion has ended yet.
The distortion's ended.
Yeah, and you still didn't get a shiny from it yet.
Eh.
Because the space-time distortion actually resets the spawn, so you could reasonably get a shiny from it.
I don't know, man.
Rainy dust. You are not red, so I'm not gonna try and catch you.
Gherkin's making fun of my Britishness again.
Ow.
He put in the chat, drink the bottle of water.
No, I didn't say how, I said ow, because an alpha ambidog just smacked me.
Oh, okay, I thought you said how. I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell you how.
No. I'm getting a lot of Cranidos, though. Which is cool, but at the same time, it's like, I don't. Unless you have a red skull part. Or skull piece? Yeah.
I'm glad you're crying that it was so funny, because I'm not doing it again, Gherkin.
Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh, man. I lost my satchel. Dang it. I'm sad now. I'm sad. I'm actually really sad because I lost 35 jet balls. Oh.
This is God, I love British. I mean, that accent is only some of us, not all of us.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a little bit more cottony than...
That's more London Cockney, that is.
Ah.
I can't understand Adele. Listen, man, I'm British, and sometimes I can't understand the British people either.
Well, at least we have a similar experience with that. Because I might be from the States, but I don't understand a lot of people from...
She speaks ancient language or alien. Now, with accents, at least English ones, they can vary few and far between. Like, you could go to the East Coast and they all sound so different to someone who might live in London.
Yep.
And you could go into Scotland and, you know, you could know English great, but some Scots have such a thick accent that you have to really listen to them to find out what it is they're actually trying to say.
Mm.
It's it's harder for you because English isn't your first language. That's understandable.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your first?
I'm actually curious. What is your first language? You're from Poland, so Polish is your primary language. I like Polish.
Part of my family is actually Polish, and I will admit I'm a little bit sad that I didn't. Well, I shouldn't say didn't take the time to learn Polish, but I wasn't necessarily taught Polish.
From what I know, the Polish make good beer and good food.
I mean, I enjoy I enjoy the potato pancakes and the dumplings. So yes.
Like, I'm not a beer drinker, but I hear that the beer is good. And any Polish people that I have known in the past have been quite nice people.
I feel like that kind of goes for a lot of people. Like, as long as you treat people nicely, it really doesn't matter where you're from.
We have pierogies and kielbasa, but I think Germany is more famous from beer. We are famous for vodka. Oh, okay.
It's going on to say, because Poland's a little bit. I want to say it's closer to Russia in terms of demographics, kind of. Or at least somewhere around there. If I say anything that seems out of pocket, I deeply apologize.
I do actually want to try both pierogies and kielbasa at some point.
Kielbasa's great, especially if you can get it from a decent meat market. And then pierogies are awesome too.
They say I think all Slavic countries are a bit known from vodka. I mean, if you got the potatoes, you might as well.
As far as I understand, vodka isn't specifically potato, but
no, it's what it's originally made from.
Yeah.
Because vodka, I believe, is potatoes. Cider is apples. Beer is it's like malt grains.
Like wheat grains. Yeah, like either malt grains or hops are technically its own thing, but that came later. And then wine is typically grapes.
That have fermented over time.
Alright, I already did the report.
Banana wine?
Jeez.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Wine is typically most fruit. Like, as long as it's a fermented fruit, then congrats, you have wine. Grapes are just the most common thing.
Yeah.
Side note, we are almost at 2.5. Do you want to press to 3, or?
Yeah, let's go half an hour more, and then call it.
Alright.
Hiya. Hip.
And I only bring that up because I've lost track of time.
Yeah. I mean, on the day that you didn't join me, I was going until 11 at night.
Sure.
Yeah, I went a long time that day, and I would have gone longer if I didn't have to be in someone else's stream.
there. My God, it feels like I am.
Listen, man, I
It,
had very lack of self-control that day. I didn't realize how fast the time was going.
I was going to say, is it lack of self-control or just?
Oh, we got break.
That was an alpha Luxray, I think. I didn't hear the sparkle noise, so we're fine, right?
Yeah. Okay, we just need to use Thunderbolt 9 more times.
Zap him. Oh gosh, it's foggy, which that's gonna make things a little difficult. There's Onyx, Chimeco, no on Steelix.
I just realized if we're going to be having ZA in a futuristic world, I wonder if they're going to include bike system as a transport.
I mean, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought the bike back. You know, I kind of wish that they would do that, actually. Allow us to customize the bike.
Also, Gherkin says, wait a minute, Dungeon Brew, that's why we talk about drinks.
Yes. I mean, kind of.
When will you play Goose Game? I want to see you as Goose. I have played it once before, all the way through with a friend of mine, so we probably will do more of it in the future again, to get some more of the achievements in it.
And it's a case of that. It's relatively short, so you could knock out the entirety in one stream.
Yeah.
Hi, Luxray.
6 more
I'm
times.
just here. We go.
Also, I love the fact that, like, sometimes when you enter a battle, the grass in this game just wigs out.
Sometimes the grass wigs out, sometimes the Pokemon wig out.
Like, I don't know.
Is not the perfect Pokemon game, mind you.
Oh no, but, like, I know that they did rush it a little bit.
Thank goodness you're here. I actually saw somebody else buy that coffee. Yes. Like, it's. I honestly think that coffee, you'd understand it a little bit more because you're actually from the UK, so you've got that dry sense of humor that most Brits have.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Depends on the context of humor.
Just in general. But yeah, thank goodness you're here. That is definitely another one that one of us should pick up at some point.
It's from the same producer who created Goose Game. Might look into it. Why am I yawning? I'm not tired.
I didn't do it.
I blame you, Sam. You did it.
I didn't do it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Also, apparently
I know it.
Silver has gotten shiny Borb that you were looking for.
What?
Looking gaming snappies.
I can. What?
They got shiny Borb.
Hold on. I assume that this is just a random shitty board. Like, it's not even planned. It's just the hi, I'm
Just a
also
Borb.
here.
In terms of,
It's that is a shitty board.
there's a shiny Borb. Hey, we finished it. Okay.
Nice.
In terms of, future games, at least on the gaming channel, one of the games we're going to be playing is a game called Baccarat, which basically is where both of you play and you both see things that the other doesn't on the screen. So you have to basically work together through communication and teamwork to get yourself through the game.
I assume that you're doing that with Silver?
Yes. So that's going to be the next one. It's going to be on our gaming channel. I don't know what other games are going for next. Be gone, sleepies.
That's Noah and Gudra. Leave me alone. Whoever decided to alert.
And I think we might also be playing a game called Split Fiction, which is made by the same people who made It Takes Two, which we've done before.
Oh. Well, consider how it Takes Two did. I'm. I know I shouldn't be expecting much, but at the same time, it's like I know how well you did the first time.
Oh my god, Gherkin found a cookie! What kind of cookie is it?
I assume it's a Polish specialty. In which case, it will be very good.
You don't know? How do you not know what your own cookie tastes like? Oh, you check what commands I have. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, with the commands, I'm still trying to figure out how to program it so that it selects a cookie at random. But I've not figured it out yet.
Need it away so that way I don't lose my satchel again.
We do also have sound alert commands, but they're a bit iffy at the moment. And by iffy, I mean they kind of work but kind of don't. And I'm still
What is it with you and Silver and sound commands just being
I don't know, like,
off?
Silver's work just fine, but mine is like, they kind of try and play, and then they just sort of fizzle.
I wouldn't even say that Silvers are fine. It really depends on the stream.
Yeah, like, I don't get it, man.
Don't need to do anything with that guy.
Did I have any more? Ah, there it is.
Yeah,
That's
see,
the right
it
shoe.
seems like you and Silver are having similar problems, and I'm just like, what the heck?
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
But at least on my end, in terms of games that may or may not be coming to the channel, a friend of mine, that Coffee, you're not familiar with him. He actually helped me get Tavern Talk, which is by the same studio that did Coffee Talk. I believe. So that'll be fun.
I was wondering what to do. Why everyone can use exclamation mark shout out. I can do shout out of myself. I don't stream. I didn't even know that.
Thank you for telling us. We'll fix that at a future date.
Yeah, we'll fix that in post. Listen, man, I might be a streamer, but I'm not a professional.
And even then, we might be considered a professional, but even then, that doesn't guarantee everything works. That guarantees nothing.
Okay, let's give this Raichu a little bit of a boost.
Time for the boosting. But yeah, Tavern Talk might be coming to the channel. And then I do actually want to get back into Coffee Talk because it's good. I'm just worried about getting copyright. Because the game came out with its own music too, and I'm just like,
I mean, you can... I know that you can play, like, on Twitch with the game music, but it's mainly just the YouTube that's the issue, so you can set it so that when you stream, it picks up for stream, but it doesn't pick up when you export it to YouTube.
This is the first I've heard of it.
It's what Silver does. That way, like, when they play music on stream, it's not on the VOD when they export it.
Could you show me where that setting is in post?
Yeah.
Cause yeah, it's one of those things of if I can, you know, not worry about the export, then great. I can actually get back to Coffee Talk where you just play as a barista in a urban. I want to say urban fantasy, but then there's Melvin. Melvin's weird. So, you're playing in a urban fantasy setting where literally everything exists. So elves, vampires.
I love how
tieflings.
Gherkin's currently using some commands in my chat, and they're just like uses the points command to see who's the highest on the leaderboard. He got 1 out of 0. Because I have the leaderboard turned off.
I was going to say, if we're talking about the leaderboard, I might be somewhere near the top because I'm just hoarding.
I mean, I turned mine off because I was like, I don't really use stream elements other than for like a few basic things. I scrolled back from what I needed. Raichu will be up here. Okay, so we need an alpha specimen, need to defeat some with ground types. Agile style, thunder, iron tail.
If you want an easy alpha spawn, there's one in the Crimson Islands, like right next to the Islands camp.
Yeah. Iron tail and thunder. Okay, so it has the moves I need. And it also has a wild charge.
Careful with wild charge because that is a recoil move, and that would
I'm gonna switch it with Swift.
Cause issues.
I'm gonna switch it with Swift.
Fair. Where's the Trimica? Oh, there's Steelix. They're not shiny, so we move on.
Oh, Jesus. Gherkin, what'd you do?
Sir?
It just deleted all messages! What the hell? Did you just time yourself out?
Why does Gherkin have mod privileges, but he probably shouldn't?
Okay, I'm gonna go quickly look at stream elements.
Yes, sir, why does he
God.
Why is he able to time himself out?
I don't know.
Gherkin, for basically fucking around and finding out for us.
Please don't mess around with my shit. Please. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation.
Don't laugh at me.
Because it's hilarious.
Don't laugh at me. Try my best, man.
It's not at you, I promise. Oh.
How do I even turn that off?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
No, you're actually doing a very good job. Because if you didn't,
No, it's okay, Gherkin. It's just
yeah,
like I literally like know the bare minimum to become a streamer here. I'm just like
and it's also one of those cases of if you didn't fiddle around with it, somebody else with bad intentions could, and that would cause problems. So the fact that you're the one that found these problems is actually a very good thing.
Hey, wanna help me fix my sound alerts?
Uh,
Okay, Crimson Mirelins we go. Ah, boy.
well, after that hilarious experience, at least for me, um,
I gotta remember where
it's
this
my
thing
thing.
is.
It's my thing I learned. Well, it's a very good thing to learn.
Yeah, it's a good thing to learn. I'm just like, IT? Okay, I'll turn it off and on again, see if it works.
Yeah, I mean, that that's usually where troubleshooting starts, right?
Yeah, like, more often than not, like, turning something off and on again will fix whatever was broken. Aw, thank you for the hug. Ah. Okay, sleep. Till morning. I mean, I know, like, how to take apart my computer and clean it.
Which that'll save you at least what, $100 in terms of, or at least as opposed to taking it somewhere.
Yeah. Oh no. You know my stats. Bless you. Bless you.
The dust mites are.
You're 13 and sending messages? Well, do better. It's a skill issue.
I'll make it more.
Can make it blurry. Which way is the Raichu? I forget.
So in the Maryland's camp,
Yeah.
head north.
Head north. Okay, so he's up here somewhere. Ah! Teleport here. I'll make it more, I'll be higher than stream elements. Good luck with that.
Well, we appreciate it. Please do not spam the chat.
No, it's okay, it's okay. I know Gherkin, I know they wouldn't do that. This is where all the Sudowoodo are.
What? Ah!
And the Combi and
Hi!
Paris.
Are you supposed to be a jerk? Sneasel?
Like, yeah, I'm not that person. You're a chill guy. Okay, here... That's the Roserade.
If you're over the Roserade, you haven't gone directly north.
You said go to the Meyerland's camp and go north.
Meyerland's camp. It's like right on that ridge above the camp. And I realized that this is probably one of the worst times to be stuck in a map quest because I can't go to the map and actually show you.
Yeah, that one I have turned off. Oh, I hear it.
Follow the sound of the terrifying Raichu.
There it is. Whee! Let's beat the shit out of it. Paris first. Why is it active in commands? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Hey, Scyther.
Also, I'm pretty sure I got this Raichu from here that I'm currently training.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
Because it is also an alpha.
Yeah. That would do it.
Uh-oh, it saw me and it pissed.
Kill my Cricketune! Leech life! Yay! Ah! I like Scyther, just not when 3 of them want to attack me at once. I like Scyther a little less. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. You should be good. Gotcha! Yeah! Yay! Here's one. Nice! Turn that into a backstrike! I am amazing! Still no shiny alpha though. I'm amazing, just not at finding the shiny I want.
Is there an outbreak of Raichu that comes out?
Not that I know of.
Fun times. That means I'm gonna have to grind on this one alpha.
Jubilife resets do wonders.
I love how the two versions of the Raichu that's been logged in the dex, one is a female and it's a regular size, and the other one is a male and it's been registered with the alpha size.
Because that's like the first one of that gender, so it kind of
I just
has
find
to
it
be.
funny. I just find it funny.
Mhm.
I love how Gherkin is being my little IT guy in chat right now.
Well, of course he's being your little IT guy in chat. You're the one that asked him to.
Peony, Mentike, and Shinx outbreaks.
Now at least he's got more technical support knowledge than I do. I've got the same amount of technical knowledge as a potato.
I am the potato. He says, I'm always little IT guy. You're the best little IT guy. They feel like mad scientists now pushing random buttons.
No. Oh boy.
Gherkin, don't push the big red button. That's my job.
Sarah, if that's your job, we're screwed.
Exactly. We were screwed from the beginning. But it's so shiny.
That's not helping.
That's what Gherkin says, but it's so shiny.
I understand.
No.
That doesn't mean that it's helping. Please don't. For the love of God. And literally any other deity you pray to, if at all.
Oh, God.
Please don't.
Okay, we got a man-tyke outbreak.
Hey, you can get that for the quest you need.
Yeah.
Because you
There's
just
hardly
need
anything
one.
in its entry right now. So I need to catch some, number of small specimens, number I've caught without being spotted, number defeated with electric type moves, number of times you've seen it use water pulse, and evolve 1. Ad starts in 2 minutes. I don't want an ad. Go away. It's my last snooze.
Well, considering that we're almost up on the 3-hour mark anyway. I know that's not exactly news you want to hear, but at the same time, it's like we set a time limit.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna do this outbreak and then finish.
All right. So that at least gives me one more chance to fly by. I'm still surprised that I managed to get two shinies today, which it's great. One of which was in like the first half hour. Because I wasn't expecting Dartrix to pop up at all. And... Ooh, MMO time. Let's see if we can get something. Let's see if there'll be something useful.
Oh! That was one fast outbreak. Some of them ran away, but that's okay.
I was going to say, you got time for another one?
Not in this area.
It doesn't have to be in that area.
There might be some more Mantyke around, though.
Ooh. No. Only one. It's better than nothing. We'll see if we can get it or not. We'll see if we can get a shiny alpha frisbee.
More cookies. Yes, more cookies. Excuse me,
Yeah.
Mantine.
As far as I know, the alpha mantine will fight you, but they usually run. Or swim, rather.
It's a chocolate one.
Ooh,
Yeah, oh, we've caught a Mantine for the first time. I thought I caught one already.
Oh. Your text progress. It's kind of the name of the game, huh?
Either that's a big Mantyke or that's an alpha.
The hunter isn't shiny, so I need to run. I need to go away.
You eat Oreos today? You got Oreos and you're not sharing?
On the topic of Oreos, though, if you ever get any Oreos from China, go for the fig flavored ones. They're really good.
I believe the ones you can get over here. We occasionally get some, like Asian brand ones. So they get like strawberry, matcha. I think there's a cookies and cream one.
Matcha's okay. Strawberry is a little bit too artificial for me.
I think there's also a banana one.
That one's probably from India.
Pretty much like any flavor of Kit Kat you can find from over there, you can probably find the same flavor in Oreos.
Mind sending some the next time you do a...
I'd have to go find them, because, like, there's not a lot of Asian shops around here.
Yeah. I hesitate to call it a care package, but... it's kind of the best term for it.
Yeah. Also, Gherkin says, I like strawberries, but it is as addition to something, never plain strawberries. That's fair. It can be a bit too sweet for some people. I personally, if I was going to have them without, like, anything, or at least very minimally, I know I tend to like, strawberries that have been mixed with a little bit of sugar and then topped with just some, you know, like the canned cream you can get, like the... Over here we call it squirty cream. But, you guys in America, I think, just call it canned cream.
You mean whipped cream?
Yeah, like the stuff you can just spray and it's cream.
Yeah. It's a can of whipped cream.
Yeah, we call it squirty cream over here.
Man, I didn't think it would be that dirty, but okay. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Also, Gherkin says it's Beta Smietana here. I hope I said that right. I probably just butchered it.
Get run. I cannot fly. Wake up. Please. Please.
Well, you sounded really good. Oh, I did? I'm a secretly Polish? No, I've been around people who are both... I've been around people who are Polish, Romanian, Hungarian. I think I've met one Austrian. But usually whenever there's like a thing over a letter, they'll usually have like a little bit of their accent come out after that. So like, whenever the front of a word is S and M, and then has vowels after it, I figured that it's you gotta put like a little bit of an accent there. But I also know that some, at least Slavic languages, they will enunciate the front of a word. Or the T's in words.
Mm-hmm. Man, I could only use one outbreak in this, and it wasn't even an alpha. I'm sad now.
But it's just something I've picked up. I haven't, like... I don't think I've actually learned any Polish, I think.
If you did, it was probably long enough that you don't necessarily remember it.
Like, I've seen Polish words, but a lot of the time I don't know what they mean.
Stash that, stash that. Sort. Sort, just to be on the safe side.
Now you know how to say whipped cream. Okay. I know how to say whipped cream in Polish.
Progress! It's a little weird, but hey, it works.
Just knowing my memory, Gherkin could say this later on and be like, hey, you got any of this? And I'm like, what the hell is that?
You see, that's where I have to be in there, and...
I hear alpha sounds. Why do I hear alpha sounds? What's an alpha sound doing here?
You probably found the alpha mantine.
I don't see it, though.
Yeah, it's a mantine.
Oh, I hear it. On this
It's
side?
it's a case of it's probably a mantine, so it's kind of flat.
Oh, it was a remoraid.
Oh. Somehow even smaller and more annoying.
Like, it's really hard to spot some of the Pokemon around here, because they're like a little nib in the middle of the ocean.
And it really doesn't help that the lighting sometimes gets in the way on the water. And yeah, been there, done that.
So right now I'm just like seeing if I can see any tiny little thing poking out of the water and just catching it because I don't know what it is.
No one has swimming Gudra. Steelix is over here.
Sir, will you get in the ball?
I don't know.
There we go.
Man, the Pokemon are just not working with me. No, it's Steelix.
Also, I love the fact that sometimes Mantyke are literally just ascending.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of what they do.
I know, but I mean compared to, like, Mantine. Because, like, Mantine will do a full-on, like, dive over the water, but then Mantyke's like, I'm ascending. Fuck.
Hold on. Is that... I think it's back in here that the Glysaur is. Yep.
It's like in Sky? Yeah. Moth ascends.
Elbow pass is a no. Oh.
Back to the camp. Sorry, Spheel, not
Man.
today.
Aw. My boys.
Your boys. And I'm wanting to go back to camp so I can end it here so I don't lose control again and stay up for another 2 hours doing this.
There's a reason I'm here.
I caught 23 Pokemon.
Nice. Let me do this last check, real quick.
Okay, let's see.
I've only got one left.
We defeated a Remoraid.
That's a no.
Caught some without being spotted. Number caught.
Okay.
Apparently I also have to evolve one.
Remoraid into Octillery.
What color's the shiny Octillery?
Gold. Very gold.
Do I want to sacrifice my purple Remoraid for that?
Honestly, no. You're better off just flying over the Alpha Octillery a couple times. And by a couple, I mean like 20.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly check the nature of my Magpie that I got earlier. Because I want to see if it's good.
Calm for the nature, yes. Because we kind of do that.
If I can find out where it went. There it is.
Oh, dear God. I am going to see the mess of your pastures, huh?
It's a brave nature. Which means attack
nice.
up, speed down.
You want special attack up for Magby.
You like the
But
little
on
avatar
that
dancing in the bottom
note,
left of my screen? Yeah, that's my little dancey man.
yeah, he he vibes.
He vibes. I got him.
He just vibes.
I got him when there was a what's it called, a your character thing that someone was doing. Um, and they were taking commissions for anyone who wanted one. And they were on, I believe they were on discount at the time. So I thought, why not? I'll get one.
Either they were on discount or you didn't have to pay. I've seen a couple of those around.
Ad. I'll wait until the ad ends and then do my outro.
Yeah.
No, until then, where's the crafting bench? Over there.
But on that note, I'm going to call it here. So, ladies and gentlemen, those in between or neither, thank you for tuning in for today's stream. Please make sure to leave a follow to me and Chaotic Coffee Boy so you'll be notified the next time we're live on the YouTube channels Chaotic Coffee Boy, Dungeon Brew Media, and the Agents of Chaos. Make sure to like, comment, and sub over there so you don't miss any content. If you are feeling particularly generous on my end, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the vids. Any money generated through that link will go back towards the channel. Additionally, we do have a fundraiser for Darkest, which is the pinned message in my chat currently. Also, if you do ! Ko-Fi on Coffee's end, that will bring you to that.
Gurk is quoting Aber in my chat right now. Just for the little guy.
Of course. If you want to see more work from me that isn't stream related, I have a portfolio to D&D Homebrew that I personally wrote in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube vids. Next stream, things are gonna get a little interesting. So, I'm gonna try to shoot for Wednesday actually, and see if I can do it then. If not, then I'll improvise, because that's kind of what streaming is. We improvise. Is there anything you would like to say, at least on my end, Coffee?
No, I think that's it.
Alright then. So until next time, stay safe out there, and well, we'll see you all next time.
Peace. Also, Gherkin says you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Just for the little dancing guy. ABBA is great. Every one of their songs was a hit. Well, not all of them. It's just a good majority.
Most of them. Yes.
But yeah, if that'll be all for today on my end. If you want to see any other stuff, I will probably be going live either on Monday or Tuesday. Maybe. Depending on what I'm doing. I know, Gherkin, I know you want more. But I gotta go. I know you're having so much fun messing with my stream elements, but I gotta go.
Rest is also important.
Yes, rest is also important. I gotta go. I can't stream too long. But yeah. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in today to my stream. Thank you for the well wishes for my rest, Gherkin. I may be on Sky later. Not on stream, just a casual play. But yeah, if you enjoyed this stream and you haven't already, you can go check out my YouTube, which is under the same name, Chaotic Coffee Boy. And if you want to see any of my gaming content that I do with some friends of mine, you can go check out Agents of Chaos. The links to both will be underneath the stream. But if you're watching this from YouTube, you can find the link to my Twitch and to Agents of Chaos in the description below. And if you can, please consider donating to my friend Darkus, who is currently going through a hard time with taxes and bills. So anything you can donate will be very much appreciated towards our $100 goal. But if we do hit it, apparently our friend Silver is going to torture themselves by playing Cuphead with their tablet. I don't know why they're going to do it, but they want to do it. So yeah.
I was going to say that doesn't sound like, well,
Well,
it doesn't sound like
they
torture,
want to
but
put they want to put themselves through it, and I keep saying, don't do it, mate. There's a line you shouldn't really cross, and that's it, man. But yeah. So if you want to see any more, you can see me again on either Monday or Tuesday. And yeah. Let's go see who we can raid real quick.
Darkus is currently on, so
Oh, I can send you over to my friend Darkus.
I wanted to say,
Let's
might
go.
as well send him over, you know?
Yeah, let's go raid him. Because he's the guy we're currently raising money for, so if you can donate to him, he's fantastic. Where is he on my list? There he is. Alright, I'm gonna send you over there. Be nice to him, send him some love. And I will see y'all next time. Let me do a raid message using your command. Oh no. No, don't do that. No.
Oh no.
No. No.
Again? No.
Gherkin, step away from the button. God damn it, Gherkin! I need to fix this shit. I need to fix my stream elements a little bit. And I'll see you later, guys. Bye.